He wasn't born a villain. He was just forgotten. In the vast world of shinobi, where names like Naruto and Sasuke shine like stars, Obito Uchiha became the void, the forgotten shadow of what could have been. This is the story of a broken boy who tried to save the world by destroying it. And in his fall, he left behind many brutal lessons. Lessons that speak more truth about the human condition than most are willing to accept. He was once just like Naruto, hopeful, naive, dreaming of becoming Hokage. He believed in friendship, in teamwork, in something worth dying for. But hope is a fragile thing, and when Rin died, Obito died with her. What remained wasn't a man, it was a memory corrupted by pain. The lesson here is that a single traumatic event can drastically alter someone's path. Pain doesn't justify evil, but it explains it. Obito wasn't born with hatred in his heart. It was planted there, nurtured by betrayal, loss, and silence. In the darkness beneath that crushed rubble, the boy didn't just break his body, he shattered his worldview. Everything he believed in turned to ash. He watched the world shatter in front of him, and he never looked at it the same again. Obito didn't want to be a god. He just wanted peace. But you know, peace, in his eyes, meant a world where no one could suffer, because they'd be asleep forever. He tried to rewrite reality instead of facing it. He wasn't trying to conquer the world, he was trying to erase it, a reset, a soft, silent genocide under the disguise of peace. The lesson here is that without emotional resilience, even the purest ideals can turn destructive. You can preach peace, dream of utopia, speak of salvation, but if you haven't faced your own demons, your dream becomes their vessel. Obito wasn't evil, he was exhausted, tired of hoping, tired of bleeding, and when you lack the strength to endure pain, you choose illusion over truth. You choose silence over chaos, and you call it peace. The boy named Obito was dead. The man known as Tobi was a mask with no soul. He walked like a ghost, he spoke like a stranger, he laughed like a man who'd forgotten how to feel. But here's the truth no one tells you. He never wanted to become Tobi. He just couldn't stand being Obito anymore. So, the lesson here is that when you suppress who you are for too long, you become someone else entirely, often someone darker. When the world tells you that your feelings are weakness, when pain becomes normal and no one helps you out of it, you don't heal, you mutate. He didn't wear the mask to hide from the world, he wore it to hide from himself, because, you know, facing what he had become meant acknowledging the boy he used to be. And honestly, that hurt more than any war ever could. Obito loved Rin, not with romance, with purpose. She was his reason to fight, to hope, to exist. She saw him, not the clanless loser, not the awkward boy trailing behind Kakashi, but him. And when she died, he lost his compass, his anchor, his will. But love turned into obsession, and obsession turned into genocide. So, the lesson here is, love can be your greatest strength, or honestly your deepest weakness when you just can't let go. When you define your purpose through someone else, you end up surrendering your identity. And you know, when they're gone, you fall. Obito wasn't fighting the world. He was fighting the emptiness Rin left behind. He wasn't trying to win, he was just trying to feel something again. And in the end, the world paid the price for it. He burned the world to ashes. He became the villain in every child's nightmare. He tore lives apart, turned friends into enemies, and buried nations in chaos. But at the end, he remembered who he was. The lesson here is that no matter how far you've fallen, there's always a road back, if you choose it. Redemption doesn't mean undoing the past, it means choosing a different ending. He didn't die as Tobi, he died as Obito, the boy who once dreamed of being Hokage, the boy who, even after all the blood and ruin, gave his life so someone else could have hope. His plan was simple: put everyone to sleep. No more war, no more heartbreak. Just a world of eternal dreams. A world without without pain because it wouldn't be real. But dreams aren't real, and you can't fix the real world by pretending it doesn't exist. The lesson here is that running from reality won't heal your wounds. Facing pain is the only way to grow. Obito wanted to give the world the peace he never got, but peace that isn't earned is a prison in disguise. He believed if no one ever woke up, no one could suffer. But suffering is part of being alive, and life, real life, is worth enduring the pain for. He created a fake world because the real one hurt too much, but truth, no matter how cruel, is the only path to freedom. Obito's story isn't about good versus evil. It's about how thin the line is between the hero and the villain, and how easy it is to fall when no one's there to catch you.